Join me, guys. Let's apply for a scholarship in Ireland. Ireland Fellows Program awards are fully funded. The award includes the payment of academic fees, visa application fees, medical and travel insurance, economic flights to and from Ireland, and the Irish residence permit fees. Now, this is going to be a lengthy video, and it's going to be on the Ireland Fellows Program because it's fully sponsored and it's a very, very, very interesting scholarship that you don't want to miss. It's one of the largest Ireland or Irish scholarship there is, and it's categorized. We have for Africa, we have for Asia, and other fractions that we have there. So let me start with the ones for Africa here. So these are the eligible countries: Angola, Burundi, Ghana, Lesotho, Nigeria, Senegal. There's a list of them here. You just go through to make sure that your country is there. Now you look at the one for Asia. Look at the eligible countries for Asia. Not so much just Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. And we still have more for Nigeria. That's the Casement Fellowship in Human Rights. Yeah. So let's just go step by step, guys. How to apply for the Ireland Fellows Program. So let's say you're in one of these countries. Let's go for read more. You open it. And you're going to be brought to this page where you just scroll down. You can see the applications for the academic year 2025 to 2026 are now open. Please, guys, follow me. We're going to take it step by step. So the eligibility is you have to be resident in one of the nationalities that have been highlighted here. So each of these countries have a link associated with it. So it's kind of a fellowship where, for example, Burundi has its Courtney Fellowship page. Nigeria has Roger Casement Fellowship. Namibia has also, depending on your country, you choose the link. So let's say we're going for Nigeria, which is the Roger Casement Fellowship. So it's going to bring you up to this page, and it's going to tell you a kind of a story why this is being done. For example, the Roger Casement Fellowship, or the Casement, Fellowship is in human rights, was established to honor the memory of the Irish human rights activist who spent some of his early working life in Calabar, Nigeria. He was an early advocate for human rights while in Nigeria, and during his later work, worked in Congo, the Amazon, and in Ireland. So, yeah, God bless him. Now, eligible countries: Nigeria. Eligible courses: master's programs at Irish Higher Education Institute in the areas of law, human rights, and governance. So, if you are not in this field, then this is not for you. But if you're going for either law, human rights, and governance, this is for you. Applications for the coming year 2025-26 are now open. Now let's look at the eligibility. First, you have to be a resident national of Nigeria. You have already a minimum of 2 years substantial work experience relevant to your proposed program of study. You hold a bachelor's level qualification. Okay, so before I move to the next point, let's understand this academic qualification. So you can have a first class or a second class honor grade 1, which is a 2-1, second class upper, or a second class grade 2, which is a 2-2, second class lower, may be accepted if the applicant has substantial directly relevant work experience. So your 2-2 can still fly if you have a substantial work experience in the master's program you're going for, and it must be awarded in 2013 or later. So anything below 2013 or outside 12 years or above 12 years, sorry guys. But if you're still within this threshold, guys, you don't want to sleep on this. So no sooner, you need to apply for a master's no sooner than in August 2025, because you're going to be coming here to study at August 2025. Proficiency in English, of course, being in a position to take up fellowships, have identified 3 programs relevant to your academic and professional background, etc. Okay, fellowship converts the recipient only, so no dependent visa, guys, in this. Just only you. So there's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Now, let's say you have all this, right? And you meet all the eligibility requirements above. You click on this, and it's going to show you the document you should have. So click on show document, and it's going to bring you up for this PDF. So let's start with stage 1 guidance note, the middle one. So I still advise you to still go through the first document, because what the first document shows you is it's just like a brochure of 21 page that gives you what is going on, the schools that qualify for this. That also shows you like information about Ireland, shows you the programs that are eligible for study. So it's something that is of use and you want us to look at it. But this is where I want to start from, really, which is the guidance notes. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the last paragraph of page 3. It talks about what we offer. Ireland Fellows Program awards are fully funded. The award includes the payment of academic fees, visa application fees, medical and travel insurance, economic flights to and from Ireland, and the Irish residence permit fees. So allowances also include the following: a settling in fee allowance towards items needed on arrival in Ireland, a completion and departure allowance at the end of the study period, a monthly living stipend of 700 euros subject to review, and student accommodation arranged and paid for trimesters 1 and 2, normally September to May, and in trimester 3, a monthly accommodation stipend of 800 to 1,000 euro, depending on the location in Ireland, subject to review. Guys, this scholarship is fully, a definition of what we call fully funded scholarship. Now, scrolling down, you get to see the eligibility, which we've talked about a little bit before, so go through it as well. So guys, like I said, it's divided into 3 stages. The first stage, right, opens 1st of July and it's closing 28th of July. So it's just a matter of less than 2 days or so, or 3 days is gonna the deadline of this stage is gonna reach. So as soon as you see in this video you like to apply for this, go ahead and push in that application. If you like these videos and you like other videos I make about scholarship, why don't you give a follow? Why don't you give a shout out, like, comment, save the video so that you don't miss a thing. So still in stage 1, you need to fill in the application form. This is it here, application form. So we'll be going towards the application form. So let's open it in a new tab. Yeah, there's the application form. But before we even go to the application form, something I want us to quickly look at. And I want you to see, go down in this particular website and read the requirements, right? So depending on your nationality in the country, you can see that there are emails for you. So whether Uganda, Zambia, Tanzania, South Africa, Senegal, you see Senegal fellowships, Mozambique fellowship. So you need to identify the country that you're from, and so that you can send to the appropriate email. Now, this is very important part of your requirements. A minimum of 2 years is required for nationalities, people from the nationalities of Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, Zimbabwe. Whereas minimum of 3 years relevant work experience required from people in this nationality, from Angola all the way to Zambia. So of course you should have checked your master's program choices It's in the first link. Answer the question, why do you wish to be considered for a fellowship in Ireland? Right? In my book, because I made a book on, I and my colleagues, on how you can win scholarships. Here we answer some questions on how you can answer these kind of questions for scholarships. You don't want to miss it out. You can go grab a copy. It's online. Yeah. So after your stage 1, you'll be required to provide the list of all these documents for stage 2, which is your one recent passport. So stay with me, guys. We're going to go to the application form in a minute now. So these are all the requirements plus your current CV. I'm just trying to recap on everything we need to do before we go to the application form, because it's with that you need to apply for stage 1. Now, here is it. This is the stage 1 application form, due for 28th July. So the deadline is still very, just short. Have you included a scanned copy of the following documents with your application? Your application will not be valid unless copies of these documents are included. Now, these are the copies of the document. These are your passport, an official identification, your undergraduate degree award certificate, your undergraduate degree academic transcript. So it's pretty simple. They're not asking for recommendation letters. They're not asking for anything. Just asking for this document together with the form, and you're good to go. Application summary, answer these questions. I am a national of this and I'm resident in this. So where are you a national of? Where do you reside? So you need to answer all those questions. Put in your name or your biodata, right? Have you ever previously applied for Ireland's fellowship programs? If yes, click. If no, for embassy use only. So this is not for you. Shouldn't feel it. Scroll down, English language test. Yeah, if you have IELTS, you put it. If not, so this for embassy use only as well. So go through all the questions here. So you come to number 5, which asks the questions, why do you wish to be considered for a fellowship in Ireland? So this is more or less your motivation letter, but it's specific. You're going to be asking questions. So how would the specific programs of study in Ireland which you have chosen assist you in your career aspirations? 150 words. How will the programs of study in Ireland help you to work towards your country's national SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, right? And how would you propose to contribute to links between your country and Ireland? So do not exceed word limit. Very important, guys. Very important. Do not exceed word limits. Okay. With that, if you need an extra page, you could just use Word and attach it as well. So you can attach all these questions as a Word file together with other documents you're attaching. Then click on the declaration, put certify. You've read and understood the following. Certified information as well is true. Put your name, put the month and the year, and voila, you are good to go. Answer the question, how did you hear about Ireland? Is it by Twitter, social media? If it's through social media, click it. And that's just it. Go to the website, again, the email, and submit it. I wish you the best, guys.